Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best gaming laptops of 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion and are trying to list them best on their price, quality, durability, and more. 5. ASUS TUF A15. The ASUS TUF A15, which debuted earlier this year complete with the latest 4000 series AMD Ryzen processors. It's pretty chunky and features a fairly no-nonsense aesthetic that's decidedly budget in outlook in our opinion. It's currently one of the ways to pick up an RTX 2060 equipped laptop, although the cooling could be a little better as this laptop runs fairly hot and the fans are quite loud. 4. Dell G515. The Dell G515 is Dell's shot at providing a slightly more up-market gaming laptop versus the entry-level G315. That said, the baseline models barely retail for more than the G3, so it really comes down to personal taste which one you go for if you're on a budget. The G515s do have a higher potential spec, however, and you'll also be getting a 120Hz to 144Hz display on the more expensive configurations, albeit in a slightly bulkier and still fully plastic chassis. Note: the listed specs here are for the standard Intel-equipped machine, although there is also a special edition featuring exclusively AMD components. 3. MSI GF63 Thin. The MSI G563 Thin is one of the cheap gaming laptops to beat, alongside the Nitro 5 and Legion 5. It generally sits comfortably in the brackets alongside its aft-mentioned competitors but somehow manages to pack everything into an attractive, part-metal chassis, a rarity at this price point. Specs are around the ballpark you'd expect with an entry-level machine, starting at a 9th Gen Intel Core i5 CPU and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650, 8GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD. MSI state this design has thin bezels, although don't expect too much with the display on the baseline model. It's still got a chunky bottom bezel and runs at a fairly pedestrian 60 Hz. 2. Dell G315. The Dell G315 will provide a competent gaming experience. The laptop comes equipped with more than serviceable NVIDIA graphics behind a fine, 1080p display. Just don't expect an overly fancy design or aesthetic. These come with a plastic chassis. The G3 range offers a variety of different builds and specs, so it's worth checking out different configurations before you settle. 1. Acer Nitro 5. The Acer Nitro 5 is squarely aimed at the portable PC gamer who doesn't need every bell and whistle on their machine and might not be able to afford them even if they did. Still, it packs some quality hardware under the hood with specs ranging from the Core i5-10300H GTX 1650 variant, all the way to machines with a Core i7-9750H and RTX 2060 inside. The design has a rather generic gaming laptop aesthetic, however, and the bezel on the display is definitely on the thicker side.